Hello, Joe Hill here from OCRSpears.com with a little tutorial on how to throw the spear. Before we get to that, a little background on OCRSpears.com. We've been making spears for Spartans since 2015. Over 4,000 spears have been made and put into use in all sorts of events. We've taught countless numbers of clinics. We've helped a lot of people master the spear throw. So to get right into it, when you get to the race and you're coming up to your target or up to the spear throw area, you don't want to run right up to the very first one. What you're going to want to do is move further down towards the far end of all those targets. What I like to do when I'm selecting the spear to throw is I try to find one that's already stuck into the target, because on rare occasion this rope can be too short and the spear will not reach the target and stick. So if you find one that's already stuck, you know you've got one that's long enough to reach the target. So once you've selected the spear that you're going to throw, I always look at it to see how bent up the end is. If the end's bent up, you can just put it in the ground and step on it, or stick it in the fence and bend it straight. In my opinion, a straighter spear is more likely to stick. Second thing you're going to want to do is look at your rope. Make sure your rope's not knotted or hooked on anything. Your rope always needs to be thrown over the fence. You'd never want it behind the fence, because you can step on it, it can get hooked on your arm, it can hook on your ear. I've seen it hook on all sorts of stuff. So our rope is over the target and a little bit hanging off to the side, so it's not going to catch on anything on the release. Holding the spear, you're going to want to find that center of gravity. Once you find that balance point, slide the spear towards the target slightly, so now the tip of the spear is heavy. This allows the spear to fly straight and level. If I throw from the balance point, it's going to fly like that in the air. Your throwing action is like this. It is 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Your natural tendency is going to be like to throw a football across your body or a baseball across your body. If you throw across your body, that spear is going to turn in flight. So our throwing style is 12 to 6. 12 to 6. All right, we've got our rope over the barricade. We found our center point. We've moved it forward so it's tip heavy. I take a little stutter step. It gives me more power in my throw, and I do it the same way every time. Once I get in position where I'm comfortable and I'm going to throw, I'm not locked, my knees are not locked, I'm loose. Once I spot that target, I don't take my eyes off of that spot. Now my spot on the target at a race, you'll have a circle with a Spartan head. Aim for the top of that circle. Your spear will drop in flight. If you aim for the top of that circle with the Spartan head, you should end up with a bullseye. Again, I take a little stutter step. Some people stand and throw without moving their feet, but it's really whatever is most comfortable for you. My stutter step, I feel, gives me more throwing power. So I've got my spot, I relax, my spear is where I need it, and that's all it takes. Again, Joe Hill, OCRSpears.com. If you need any help with your spear throw, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.